Yo, what is good, my good people, man? My name is Martin, man. Welcome back to my channel, man. If you have not subscribed, man, hit on that subscribe button. Crash the notification bell. Stay up to date with everything I got going on. It is highly appreciated. So today I got a special treat for you guys, man. I got the one and only JT Automations, formerly known as JT Hustles on all his handles. But JT Automation, man, you guys probably know him, man. He sent a lot of you guys here to me, which I'm greatly appreciative of. But yeah, man, I just wanted to bring a video, man. We was just discussing some things, man. Because you know, man, when you get around people like-minded or somebody doing different things on a different level, a higher level than you, you know, your main goal is to pick their brain, man, and just, you know, kind of get some insight and just share things, share thoughts. And I wanted to make a video, man, for you guys, because a lot of you guys, unlike all the questions I like answering, you know, people ask me a lot about social media marketing. Should I be using social media to advertise my dumpster rental business or my business? Do you think it's something I have to be doing as an entrepreneur? So I got with the one and only, you know, JT Automations, man, to kind of pick his brain. I'm like, let's just do a video on it, man. Here, man, we chilling on the beach. And yeah, we just want to just give you guys some content, man. Taking some time out of our relaxation to give you guys some of this encouragement, some of this inspiration. Without further ado, man, let's get to it. I'm going to ask him some questions. I might be looking down because I want to be precise with it. And I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm giving you guys the right information, the things you need that can really take you, your business to another level, bless you and your family, man, make y'all generations to generations be just overwhelmed with blessings and rewards. So let's get right to it, man. Let's go. So you got something to say, man? I mean, my bad. You already know JT already. But.
Oh, yeah. I just want to qualify myself because I feel like a lot of people, they just know me from YouTube. So they say, oh, you the dude that used to have the courier service and now you just a YouTuber. But I want people to know that I do have an ad agency where I work with 6- and 7-figure business owners. Facts. And my biggest client to date, we made them $5 million in 6 months. So yes, I am a YouTuber. Yes, I used to have the courier service, but I'm a digital marketer, and my free content on social media is to help people starting out. My actual clients are I got some clients making $100,000 a month, some clients making way more than that every single month, and it's because I'm advising them or doing their social media marketing for them. For anybody out there that say, why in the world should we care what this nappy head dude got to say? All right.
Better care,
so I just want people to know that. All right. I'm more than just a YouTuber. All right.
Hey, that's what y'all need to know, man. But we'll have more. I have links to his channel, links to everything that he wants to provide for you guys. But just you already know what it is. Let's get right to it. So, man, first questions I got for you is, how would you define social media?
All right. I define social media as any digital medium that allows you as a business owner to communicate with your potential customers. So I know that sounds kind of general, but the reason why I define it that way is because older audience usually thinks of social media as something that's childish, right? And then so we talking about Facebook. We're talking about Instagram. We're talking about TikTok. Yes, that's social media, but you can also communicate with your potential and current customers via your website, via your emails. And I think that if we start thinking about social media as not just a childish thing that your nieces, nephews, grandchildren get on to learn new dance moves, but it's also a doorway for us to reach anybody in the world. Yep. And have a conversation with them, then I think as entrepreneurs we'll do better at getting an ROI. So I define social media as any way that you can communicate with potential customers. So yes, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever is out when you're watching this video, but specifically for those of you that are dumpster rental owners, you probably have a Google business page, a website, an email list, or should get one after watching this video. All right. And
absolutely. Hey, and what he just gave y'all, man, was just a quick overview of some serious stuff, man, about social media, because a lot of people just think you go on there, if you're an entrepreneur, you should not technically be going on there just looking at other people's lives, man. You need to be the one creating, having people look at you. You creating something because you have you have the stuff that people need and the products and services that people want. Mm-hmm. So your job should be, you know, you want to study people's, you know, behavior, but also you want to be the one affecting it and not being the one getting affected. Yeah, if that makes sense.
It does. I tell people, don't come to social media with a consumer mentality. Right. Come with the value. Mm-hmm. Of course, all of us at times use social media for escapism to see, a funny video or what's going on in sports or whatever you do to get escapism. And that's good. But as an entrepreneur, your primary focus should be to come there adding value. And you should have a public page. I know that's a no-brainer, but I want you to understand that on social media, let's say Instagram, that's where we see it the most popular, right? If I got to come to your dumpster rental business and send a request, I want you to understand that I'm going to go to somebody else and I'm going to actually see their dumpsters, see their business, see their testimonies, whatever they're posting online, and I'm going to use them because the world we live in, we've been conditioned with big companies like Amazon and Apple that things can happen instantaneously. So now it's no longer I'll send that request and you can see it at the end of your business day when you finally check your social media, because from 9 to 5 you're actually running your business. So have a public page. I need to be able to see your bio. You need to utilize the link section. So it's a hyperlink. I'm not going to copy and paste your link into my browser. You asking for too much. I want to give you my money. You want to put me to work too. You got to think about, I tell people, put yourself in the mindset or trade places with your consumers, right? I'm going to pay you to do the job and do some work too. Nah, I just want to go ahead, click the button, and I want to see your business, know more about it, check your reviews, and get into it.
Yes, man. Y'all stop that too, man. Stop being private, man. This is this million dollar gems right here.
If
man.
you got a side chick, side dude, and a whole nother family, that need to be a whole nother page and have that page private. But if your business page need to be public for the world to see.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, my next question is,
all right,
what's your favorite social media platform to market on and why?
All right, YouTube is by far my favorite social media platform, not just because I got a lot of followers on there, but for those people that may not know, the number one as far as like the biggest, what's the word for it? It slipped my mind. Search engine. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. All right, you ain't even got to edit that out. I'm a real person. It slipped my mind. So the number one search engine right now is Google. The number two search engine is YouTube. So YouTube is my favorite social media platform because like you may have or know somebody that has done, I ran Google ads before. Google ads are not cheap, especially if you're searching for popular key terms. Like you're probably going to search for dumpster rentals in whatever city or state that you're in, but probably your city, because if you're in a big state like Texas, you won't want to take your dumpsters to every corner. So you probably, if you're going to try to do Google ads, you want to rank highly with those terms and run ads against that. But it can get quite expensive. If you ever search anything in Google and then you click the video option, all of those videos are YouTube videos. So the reason why I like YouTube as my favorite social media is because that's the number two search engine. It's owned by the number one search engine. I don't have to pay for Google ads. I can take my smartphone, right? Don't even think you got to go to Best Buy or any of these online sites and spend thousands of dollars on a camera. To be honest with you, the average person does not know the difference between 4K, 1080, 720. This is what the average person knows. Is it blurry or not? Right? So get a camera that's not blurry, all right, and just record the best content you can. And don't say I'm not going to be able to create social media content or video content because I don't have thousands of dollars for the proper lighting, etc. Right? Natural light is another one, right? Get in front of a window or a door, or, open up your door, and if you got a screen door or something, right, and let that natural light shine on your face. That save you money on going to get ring lights or umbrella lights and whatever, right? That does restrict you to making content during daylight hours. However, that's more cost effective. So I recommend all of you out there to create a YouTube channel. And like I said before, it's not about becoming YouTube famous. Now, if you do, and that was your goal, and you get in the partner program and they start running ads, congratulations. However, what you need to do is you need to take your FAQs, your frequently asked questions, and title your YouTube video that FAQ, answer it in the video, and post it. And then you're going to go to the tags. When you're uploading a YouTube video, you scroll down on the back end. It's an option that says show more. Click show more and tag the city that you're in and all of those relevant keywords that you would want to rank for in Google instead of trying to run Google ads against it. use those same terms, those key terms, and put that in the tag of your video. And now when somebody goes to Google, right, because you have a dumpster rental business. So if I need a dumpster rental business, to be honest with you, people are not going to Instagram or Facebook yet. Right, the data says that they may start going there, but usually people are going to go to Google.
Yep.
So you're going to have a Google business page, which is free to have, and you're going to get good reviews because you're going to have a quality business because you've been following Martin and listening to the blueprint, right? Bought the course and all of that good stuff that he has down in the description. But you got to understand that a lot of people in life are lazy. Yeah. So just like I told you earlier, put yourself in their position. So I could go to Google and I can click on all these different links and read about this company and find about pricing. Number one thing, or one of the top things somebody wants to know, is how much is a dumpster rental going to cost? Yes. That's one of your FAQs. If they can click the video option in Google, they can Google that, dumpster rentals in Columbus, Ohio. Okay, you get 10 chances to be on the first page of Google, those hyperlinks. But usually if you're not the first, second, or third option, most people don't even scroll past that. So they're going to have the ads on top, which are super expensive if you're in a niche that is as lucrative as this and other businesses. And then you're going to be hopefully one of the top 3 links. If you got the money to do so, you got a great SEO person. But what's more practical is you got a video titled Dumpster Rental Pricing in Columbus, Ohio. And you make a video, and the dope thing about this, which a lot of people don't do, but I spent thousands of dollars to learn this and years to do it, is when you make a pricing video. So I'm even giving you what your first video should be and tag it with the keywords, your city, the nearby cities, search terms that people would look for, dumpster rentals in such and such. That's one of your tags, right? Give them competitor pricing, because nobody wants to feel like they got taken advantage of. So when you make your pricing video, you're going to say, these are my prices and these are my competitors' prices. I'm not saying make an advertisement for JT's dumpster rental business if I'm your competitor, but you can say, listen, you can go to some of the other guys out there and this is what they charge and this is, what they offer, and it's different from me, right? And you don't have to be the cheapest either. You can say, you know what? Hey, within 24 hours of you placing an order, there's going to be a dumpster in your yard. And then within 24 hours of you calling in to tell us to pick it up, that dumpster is going to be gone, right? People will pay for convenience. People will pay for efficiency, right? So if I'm trying to, let's say I'm a real estate investor and I got a crew that'll clean out the house, but I need a dumpster there, right? I would much rather pay you a couple extra dollars, get it there fast, get these people to clean it out, get my cleaning crew through there, and then we can go ahead and I can get my realtor or myself to start listing that online. So having a dumpster rental video out there, you should do it, and it should be FAQs. Don't worry about, I only got so many views, I only got so many likes, because I'm telling you guys, it's not about getting 100,000 or 1 million subscribers. You can make a 6-figure business without ever having 100,000 YouTube followers or 1 million followers. What your angle is, and I'm trying to sell you on this for those people that don't want to be YouTubers, is FAQs, frequently asked questions. What are the top questions that people have in the dumpster rental business, right? Pricing is something that I know for sure. How much does it cost to rent a dumpster in Columbus, Ohio? Number 1. Boom. We're going to make a video. Right? That's the title. You're going to explain it. You're going to tell them the competitors. In the key, you're going to click show more, and you're going to give them those keywords. Columbus, Ohio, whatever cities surround Columbus, Ohio, right? All of those relevant key terms, right? But I'm talking too much, bro.
Nah, bro. Listen. Hey, listen, y'all, man. If y'all taking heed, man, if y'all taking notes, man, hopefully you guys are taking notes. Man, he just gave you guys something that a lot of people pay thousands of dollars just to have the information. Information is expensive. You know what I'm saying? Because it saves you time. He just saved you a lot of time, man. So I hope you guys are taking heed. Hope you guys are listening, man, because that FAQ is a game changer. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Google, a game changer. So I hope you guys are just paying attention, man. Make sure you're taking notes. This is some information that'll take you and your business to the next level. That's what we all want, right?
Yep. And make a video for each FAQ. Of course, you might can say, well, I can answer all 10 of them in one video. But what you also need to understand is that on social media, every time you make a single post, most people don't just follow one person. So let's say on YouTube or Instagram or whatever your social media platform is, or more importantly, whatever social media platform your customers are on, they may follow me, Martin, they cousin, they mom, they auntie, they classmates. If you make one post with all of that in it, when I post, I'm going to push you further down. When they mom post, when they grandma post, when they cousins post, they going to push you further down, right? So most people, when they log in, they're going to see the most recent post, and then they're going to see, who's live, stories like that. So now, hopefully, they'll scroll down, but what if they follow 500 people? Now, I'm not saying all 500 people will post, but what if 100 people post? One person, right, if it's their birthday, they're going to post like 20 times by themselves, right? So now I say give yourself as many opportunities to get in front of that customer. And this is organically. Of course, if you got a budget, which I recommend you to have, paid ads, you don't have to work as hard. But with those FAQs, I definitely recommend, and don't worry about making them big, long, drawn out videos. Actually, be straight to the point. If the video is a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, that's what it is, right? Even now with YouTube has something, if you watch this video when it comes out, YouTube has something called YouTube Shorts. This is a nugget that works on YouTube and every other social media platform, right? Anytime any new social media platform rolls out a new feature, you should utilize that a lot. So if you say, I can answer this question in less than a minute, you should do that as a YouTube short, upload it as a YouTube short. Why, JT? Because when they roll out these new features, they're going to send you a lot of organic traffic because they want to know if this feature has any bugs in it. What's the engagement like? Do the consumers on this platform like it? What do we need to make it better? But they need somebody to give them content because who they going to send all this traffic to? They got billions of people that they can send your way, but you need to utilize these new features. So whatever the new feature is, so if you say, it's only going to take me 30 seconds to answer that, and I can tell them everything about me, the competitors, and etc. Right? The dope thing about mentioning your competitors that I didn't say too is that you instill trust. Right? Everybody is expecting you to say, I got the best dumpster rental business on earth. Nobody is better than me. I got the newest dumpsters on earth. They all 2022s, and it's 2021. I got a Back to the Future DeLorean and went and bought them, right? But if you come out there and you say, listen, we have all late model vehicles. We keep them all clean. We're professional. We have competitive pricing. These are our prices compared to other people in our market. These are the size dumpsters we have. And again, it's not a race to the bottom saying you got the cheapest dumpsters, but you're building trust with them. And if you can't beat them on price because it doesn't make sense, you could beat them on customer service.
Yes.
Yep. Especially if you're a small business. A small business, you should be able to get out there within, you might not even say 24 hours. Within 12 hours, the next business day, the next day, right? Where these big companies, I invest in real estate too, and companies will tell me that it might be 2 or 3 days because they're so big, they got so many clients, they got to wait for them to get a certain size dumpster back before they can give it to me. So if you're a small business, that's your angle right there. Hey, we'll get you one the next business day. Right? And if you're a new business with no customers, why not?
Why not, man?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm being dead serious. And two, I'm just now getting on them shorts. He just now taught me something about the shorts. I didn't even look at it like that when you got some new stuff coming out, man. But that's just, I'm keeping notes too. Hope you guys, I got to do mental notes. So I hope you guys are keeping actual notes, man, because I'm going to watch this video over. So,
thanks. Can I say one more thing before we go to the next question?
Hey, look, you know how like you ever been to church and like when the visiting pastor comes, hey bro, the floor is yours, bro. Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah. So what I want to say briefly, I'm gonna try to be brief with it, but I want to be thorough with it as well. Is that if you don't have a lot of money to run ads with, I do recommend that you use paid ads, and we're gonna talk about more of that here in a second. But if you gotta go organic because you have a small budget or no budget, then you gotta be consistent. Matter of fact, consistency beats proficiency, right? If you're consistent and I can't forget about you, that's better than you doing one cinematic rock star ad and 30 days go by, I don't see it again. But if you consistently in my face with it, that's what you need to be doing. Now, the pushback that you may have, because most people have, is, JT, I don't got nothing to talk about that long, right? So you got your FAQs, but also what are the supporting elements of your business? I'll give you an example. Since you guys watching this either have a dumpster rental business or you hope to have one soon, well, you need insurance. What happens if somebody runs a car into your dumpster or somebody steals your dumpster? So can you find an insurance company to partner with? And now your value is your partnership with that insurance company. Can you find somebody that other than insurance? What else? Give me something else that you need in the dumpster rental business.
Equipment, tools,
the equipment, the trucks,
tires, trucks.
Yeah, it's a lot of
steel.
Absolutely
everything you could think of, heavy duty equipment type stuff, air compressors.
Yeah, so you guys just sign up for an Amazon Associates account at a bare minimum, and now you guys can also refer people to other equipment they'll need in that regards if it's available on Amazon. What I do know now, major dealerships don't usually do this. Like if you got like a Honda big dealership, but like the small mom and pop dealers, they usually have access to go to auctions and get cars that people without dealer's license can't have. So what you could also do if you want to stir up some customers is you can go and let people know, like, listen, it's a natural segue to go from dumpster rental to junk removal. The only difference is somebody has to actually go load the stuff up. So if you want to also say, listen, I do dumpster rentals, but I also have an upsell where if you're too busy to do it or you don't want to do it, we also do junk removal, right? Hey, but you have to pay to rent the truck and pay the drivers, right? Boom. You can either rent a truck from U-Haul or get a good relationship with somebody at a dealership and get a truck like that. Go to the auction with them. Hey, look, will you get this for me? So it just depends on your ability to network. But if that's out of the question, you go to U-Haul, you rent a pickup truck, and now you got a junk removal business, and you don't do it yourself. You hire two guys, right? Think about high school kids. If you could schedule it in the evening time after school and homework and whatever, and they just want some pocket change to take a girl out or whatever, right? You could get away with paying them maybe $9, $10 an hour with a 3-hour guarantee. They guarantee to make $30. If you staying at home in high school, living off your parents anyway, that $30, you're going to spend it on food and a date or whatever you can. And they doing that 3, 4, 5 days a week. That equal out to good money while you in school, or even some college kids or some people that maybe recently got out. Of course, vet your people. You want to have quality people. But I would say that you should try to add value in other ways. So don't say, all I got to talk about is a dumpster. How many ways can we talk about a dumpster? Well, insurance, right? So you can let people know. You can educate people on starting the business just as much as you can educate people on why they should use dumpster rentals instead of renting a U-Haul, right? Or why should they use your dumpster rental service over the competitors or any other junk removal service. So what I always like to say is your only limitation is your imagination. So ask yourself, okay, what else can I talk about that can relate to dumpsters so that I can add value to the consumers? And humor works. So even if you say, okay, it's not any facts that I can give you, think about it, right? A Chick-fil-A ad don't give you a lot of facts on chicken. They got cows with funny quotes. They gonna misspell chicken. They gonna be on the billboard. So maybe you say, okay, instead of me being a subject matter expert and try to give you all these facts, I'm gonna create a character. I'm gonna go to Fiverr.com and I'm gonna find somebody that can make a graphic design or an animation for me, and I'm gonna voice over it, or I'm gonna stay on Fiverr and pay somebody to voice over it, and that's gonna be my ad. We're gonna do like funny ads about it, right? Because when people go to Chick-fil-A, it's not because you got so many facts on why you should eat chicken. It's they got great customer service and the cows are funny, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, you keep going, man. I mean,
I'm gonna stop segueing, bro.
Hey,
what's the next question?
I mean, this is real. This is real stuff, man. And I hope you guys, like, when I say taking heed, bro, we don't. I know you guys think, okay, we just doing this for whatever reason, bro. This stuff you can put in a book, and package it and sell it. There's just like free game for you guys. So I hope you're taking advantage, and you ain't taking it lightly. You know what I'm saying?
And you need to be on every social media platform.
Everyone. Even
if you say, I'm not a TikToker, I'm not a Twitter person, I'm not a YouTuber, it's digital real estate. So what you don't want to do is spend all of your time. Let's say you spent 15 years building an amazing dumpster rental business, but you only are on Facebook and maybe you're on YouTube because you watch this video. But you say, I never really got into Instagram. I never really got into TikTok. I never really got into anything else, right? So now you leave the door open for competitors or just anybody that wants to troll you to create an account and try to mislead your customers, take their money, and they can put a link there. Hey, you want to schedule an appointment via Instagram? Right here, boom, take your money. It's happened to businesses in the past. I'm not saying it'll happen to your business, and I hope that it doesn't, but what you should do is make it hard for them to do it and try to mitigate that. Yes. So by you owning your digital real estate, which is your name, even if you don't post that often, on your Facebook, own your name on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever social media platform comes out, you need to own your digital real estate there. And maybe in the future you'll have content to post there. But right now you might just post updates here and there, pictures of your business, testimonies. If nothing else, right, you should be getting reviews and testimonies, and you can post them on any platform, right?
Hey, that's real talk.
Yeah.
But let's go into the next one.
Okay.
And we already kind of spoke on it a little bit, and I think this would be like something for you guys, especially for the people. You know, I get this a lot, man, and I know it's people watching like this who feel, I don't understand it because I don't know no successful entrepreneur who has this mindset, who feels like you don't have to pay for ads or you don't have to pay for knowledge or education. Yeah. So I wanted to go to JT, man. Would you prefer doing paid ads?
Yes.
Recommend doing paid ads?
I recommend doing paid ads. I know so far we've been talking about organic because I know when you start now, you might not have the biggest ad budget, but I'm going to tell you, there's only two ways to market any business, organically or paid ads. Can you do it organically? Yes. It'll take you at least double the amount of time if you're lucky. Maybe less than that. A lot of businesses don't make it, right? But I recommend paid ads because you got to think about it from the comfort of your home. Like right now, Martin's on vacation, right? He can make a paid ad and reach thousands of people all over the world without ever leaving here, right? I'm still enjoying vacation, looking at the beautiful ocean, and I reached all of those people. Think about you yourself if you had to go all over the world to tell thousands of people about your business. Yeah. So I definitely recommend paid ads, and you can target paid ads because what organically you're doing is just putting out content, right? And when I say organically, anything other than paid ads, where you're not paying money for people to know about your business, right? So if you're going out word of mouth telling people, it's a risk that they don't need that service, right? Now you wasted your time and energy telling somebody that has no interest or no need. With paid ads, you could target people that are interested in your area, right? That need your services. So now you're going to get a better ROI because you can go in Walmart and tell everybody in Walmart, I got a dumpster rental business, here a flyer, or you could target real estate investors.
Yes.
Or people that will need a dumpster eventually with your specific ads, and target not just the people that are in that Walmart that day. You can target all of the people in the city and the surrounding cities without having to leave home. Now you go to Walmart just because you need some milk or whatever it is that you need. So paid ads, definitely. So even if you start off organically and have good traction, save up your money, run paid ads. Yes. It's people that I know that are multi-millionaires and have big brands and they still run paid ads. You got to think about it. Coca-Cola runs Super Bowl ads every year. But we assume that everybody know who Coca-Cola is, but they spend billions of dollars a year on paid ads. And I'm really big on blueprints. If we see people with more money than us doing something, we might not have the budget that they do, but I make a mental note of that, of okay, we need to be running paid ads. Yes. So you will still see around Christmas time, you're going to see that Coca-Cola bear and some kind of ad going on, right? So Coca-Cola has a big enough brand, is a bigger brand than you. No disrespect to you, but statistically speaking, Coca-Cola is a bigger brand than most other businesses. So if they still see the value in running paid ads, that should be a lesson to you that, okay, they not running paid ads just because they want to throw money away, right? They're getting an ROI, they building that legacy, and they going to have a business that outlives them. And ultimately, you don't want to create another job for yourself, and now you trapped in it. So by running paid ads, now you got a marketing and sales team without having to manage 3, 4, 5, 10 people on your marketing and sales team. You got a dope copy, a dope video, and now you run targeted ads or split test ads to several different people all at once on social media.
And that's good brand awareness, man. I was just to piggyback on what he said real fast. It's, a lot of these big companies will do that, and we all need to be thinking like that. It's not really necessarily to get the customers. Like Facebook cut off a lot of the smaller guys, or make it more expensive for the smaller guys to focus on their bigger customers spending millions of dollars a month on paid ads. And the only reason why these companies are not doing it to get necessarily customers right there, they're doing it to put it in your face. So when you see that, like, oh, man, you automatically gonna buy it. So man, just take heed, man, how important, man, paid ads, man. I really appreciate that perspective, because
bro, McDonald's a perfect example too.
They don't gotta do that, bro.
McDonald's
every corner,
but you still hear that ba like.
So you gotta, bro.
But they still running the ads. Yeah.
Pay ads, bro.
Yeah,
sis.
Yeah, and you start at whatever level you start at. So if all you got is $5 a day, $150 a month, you start there. Be realistic though. Don't say I'm gonna spend $5 a day and expect to make $1,000 a day as a brand new business. And the reason why that's important is also don't feel like you're throwing your money away. He used a very dope term, brand awareness. Mm-hmm. So maybe you're not measuring it by how much money you made. You measuring it about how many people know about your business now that didn't know about it last month. And now they don't need your services now, but next month they may need you, right? So, hey, if you got a small budget, instead of worried about how much profit you made, worried about how many emails you added, right? The number differs depending on who you talk to, but most people, the consensus is if you have at least 5,000 people on your email list, you should make at least $100,000 a year just off of doing a email campaign to that list. So if you say, okay, I'm spending $5 a day, $150 a month, but I'm not making any money, how many emails did you add to your email list? Studies also say that it's easier to take a happy customer and make them a repeat customer than it is to get a stranger to become a new customer. So you should be collecting emails anyway. So, okay, I spent $150. I didn't get any sales, but I now have 85 people on my email list that I could send. And you could also collect their phone numbers on your page as well. Usually when you hit somebody's landing page or splash page, they want your name, your email address, and your phone number. With MailChimp, which is software, they have the option where you can now send automated emails to people with their name. And now it's a study that says that 83% of people, they respond to personalized emails. It's one thing to say, dear valued customer, but if you say, dear Martin extraordinaire, you're like, hey, they know me, right? So it's a greater chance that you'll get a response. It's not guaranteed, because like I said, they say it's an 83% chance that they will, right? But you should be collecting emails. So you can say, okay, these 85 emails, what's the lifetime value of these people? I didn't make any money this month. I spent $150. I got 85 emails. And what is the potential lifetime value of these customers, right? Bringing it full circle again, why does it matter? You hear that most businesses go out of business, and they say that to scare people. But how often do you hear people say, why do most businesses go out of business? I'm going to tell you why for watching this video that I'm making way longer than it should be, right? The number one reason why most businesses go out of business is because they never get their customer acquisition costs below the lifetime value of the customer. What I mean by that is you spend $100 on an advertisement for me to come to your dumpster rental business. Let's say that your dumpster rental, I only need it for one day, and let's say you charge $85 a day, which, that's probably way too low, but go with me for the sake of this example, right? But let's just say you spend $100 or $150, $5 a day. I come, I rent your dumpster, you charge me $85 a day. I only need it for a couple of hours anyway, so it's still profitable for you. But I never actually come back and use your services ever again. Next time I use a different company. Right? Well, you didn't make $85. You lost 15 if you spent 100. You lost 65 if you spent 155. And that's why most businesses go out of business. So yeah, you hear people say most businesses go out of business, but okay, why didn't McDonald's go out of business? There's a lot of people making burgers. Yeah. Why didn't Walmart go out of business? There's a lot of places that sell t-shirts and groceries and a little bit of everything. So I want people to actually go deeper than that. So yes, statistically speaking, most businesses go out of business. But now since you tune in to my boys channel, you know why. The reason why is because they never get their customer acquisition costs. Your customer acquisition cost is how much money do you spend to get a single sale, right? If you spend $100 in ads and one person buys it, then your customer acquisition cost is $100, right? The lifetime value is how much money do you make off of that person before they stop utilizing you, right?
Wow.
So hey, if I move every year or every other year, and for the next, let's say 3 to 5 years, I move every other year from apartment to apartment because I'm trying to get my credit up, I'm trying to get my debt together, and then I'm going to finally buy a house. So I'm going to bounce around to whoever got the cheapest rent in the nicest areas, but every time I move somewhere, I need a dumpster to get all my junk out so I can only take what I need, right? Then you can say, well, okay, he going to use me at least 3 to 5 times. So his lifetime value is 85 times whatever, right? And it can be rough depending on what size dumpster I need. But what you need to know is what is your customer acquisition cost, and you need to know what's your lifetime value. So as somebody with a dumpster rental business, you're going to be targeting people that are not one-off consumers, right? This is my 2 cents as not the expert, but what I recommend as a marketer is that instead of targeting homeowners, you got to think about it. If I buy a house, I might stay in the house 10, 15, 30 years, right, till it's paid off, and that's my forever home. But if I'm in an apartment has high turnover rate. If I'm a real estate investor and I'm flipping a lot of houses and I'm doing a lot of rehabs, then I'm utilizing that. If I own my own construction company, then we making a lot of waste every day when we cutting these woods. So these sorts of companies may use you more frequently than your average homeowner. Exactly. So you want to collect the email. You want to collect the phone number because emails, a good email marketing campaign has a 20% open rate, meaning you send out 100 emails. If 20 people open it, you did a fantastic job, right? 10 to 20 is all right. It could be better, but 20 is really good. Okay. But with your text message marketing campaign, that's over 50%. Open rate, because you got to think about it. When somebody texts your phone, you like, man, who is this texting me, right? So you want to get both. So you're going to email them and you're going to text them. Don't get spammy though, right? The reason why you don't want to get spammy is because not only if I spam you, you're not going to open it, but if I keep sending a lot of emails and you don't open it, your ISP, your internet service provider, the Yahoos and etc., the Gmail accounts, when I send you an email now, it's going to automatically go to your spam folder. It's not even going to go to your regular inbox. Why? Because they see that every time you get an email from JT Hustles, he sent out 10 emails a week. You don't open none of them. It must be junk. Put it in the junk folder. Put it in the spam folder. If it was important, you would have opened at least one of these 10 emails. So you want to keep that in mind as well. So I recommend that if you don't get a conversion after 3 emails, then you need to actually start rethinking your email marketing campaign.
Wow, and let me tell you this, y'all. Everything that
and that social media. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Everything that he's telling you, man. Like I said, this all can be packaged. So I know you said you got a
I got a course in Hustle Academy, my online school. Link to that is down in the description below for anybody that's interested. But I'm here with my brother, so I'm gonna answer all his questions to the best of my ability. But yeah, if you want more formal training, the link is down the description.
But I just want you guys to know, man, like a lot of the people you see hitting you guys on email, or if you now, like you're saying, we're getting into the text marketing thing, and where it get over, you start hitting stop, or you start having to type stop. Yeah. But I'm telling you guys, that stuff is very effective.
EasyTexting.com. Go ahead.
Hopefully you guys made it to this far into the video to hear that, because if you somebody who don't know, who never heard of this before, like a lot of the stuff I'm still researching. I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, you know what I mean? So I know hopefully, man, the right people is hearing this and really taking heed on what's going on, man, because hey, people pay thousands, tens of thousands for this type of information, because the ROI of this information of email marketing, text message marketing, why businesses go out of business, and how you can stop that, you know, just by knowing how much it costs. You watch Shark Tank all the time, and they ask you, how much do your customer acquisition, how much do it cost for me to get a customer to come to your ice cream parlor? You know what I'm saying? So this is some crazy stuff, man, and I'm happy it's going this direction, but I will say, y'all should be getting charged for this. Yeah.
But one ad that I want to recommend you guys to at least test out, since we're talking about paid ads and social media, and you should be targeting people that are going to be repeat customers, is what if you created, just hear me out, you don't got to do this, you work hard for your money, but what if you create an Instagram ad that is favorable for real estate investors or people that own their own construction company, and you offer them a discount if they order more than 4 dumpsters or 4 or more dumpsters over the course of the month. So now it's a bundle package. If they order 1 dumpster, it's whatever your single price is.
Yeah.
If they order 4 or more, it's a discount, but you charge them for all 4 up front. So you can't say, well, okay, I'm going to get it at a discount, just give me 1. Pay for all 4, and then you just tell me what dates you need it. Or if you don't know what dates you need it, you tell me what dates you need it. And if it roll over into the next month, it's up to you how you want to work it out. But that's an ad campaign that you can say, okay, now I got a reason to post on my Instagram and let people know, hey, listen, you can niche down if you want to. Hey, I'm the dumpster rental company that you contact when you're trying to make money as a real estate investor, when you're trying to make money with your own construction company or any company that creates a lot of trash and creates a lot of waste, right? So I'm the person that helps those sorts of entrepreneurs make more money. Yeah. Why? Because I'm going to get there when you need me. I'm going to get that stuff out of your way. We got fair and competitive pricing, and I'm going to be there every time you need me, right? When you contact me, you're going to get a response, right? Every time. How do you guarantee that, JT? Because I got to sleep in, etc. Well, you're going to go to minichats.com and you're going to get a chat box. And you're going to put that in your Instagram link. You're going to put that on your Facebook automatically. But on whatever social media platform, you're going to give them a link. And every time they click that link, that chat box is going to talk to them, and it's going to know what they need because you already programmed your FAQs on the back end, and you're going to be able to say, you know what, we got 24/7 support. But you could be on vacation like we are here.
Exactly, man. Hey, man, hope you guys taking heed, man. We definitely gotta go more into detail on this. And like I said, well, in the course, man, it goes a lot more in detail. If it's something that you guys, and it's for any type of business. So social media, of course, as you guys know, we're on it every day. Some people are addicted to it. And most of the people, what I love most about what I love, and it's a love and hate thing with it, but for entrepreneurs, it's the best, is that the algorithms, man. So if a customer goes on Google or anywhere, if their digital footprint is following them. So that's why when you go look up something on Google and you go to Facebook or Instagram, you're seeing like ads about that same thing you were looking for. So it's something to definitely take advantage of, man. Definitely
Google pixels and cookies. Right, not the ones you eat, but just for the sake of time, Google, Facebook, pixels, and cookies.
But we got all that in the course, man. Yeah. Because the reason being, I don't know. I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, won't take heed to something unless you got to invest. I don't know why it's like that, but definitely, man, take a look into it. Do the research. Check out JT's channel, man, and hey, build this social media up. I'm learning. He just now taught me a lot of stuff, man. So hopefully you guys took note. But I'm definitely going to check into the course too. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Any last words before we get up out of here?
Hey, man, I just appreciate the opportunity, man.
Appreciate you, man.
I'm JT Automations, formerly JT Hustles.
Yes.
Follow me on all social media if you want to learn more.
Hey, let's get to it, man. We out this thing, man. And you're welcome to. All right? Peace out.